It's good for people to learn how to focus in one area and on one thing. And I hope I'm doing this right. Hang on, guys. 7:40. Is that what it opens? 7:40. All right. Because talking is, sometimes can't walk and chew gum around here, people. But yeah. So I'm kind of looking forward to it being spring, so we go out, my daughter and my grandchildren and I. We go hiking around. We don't get into any strenuous hiking, but we go walking around, and we found arrowheads, and this is all within like half an hour or less from our house, so we don't have to go very far because the kids, attention spans are not that long, but they like to get out and in the fresh sunshine. And we have a place where we go. It has a little tiny beach. I call it a beach, laughingly. We're in the mountains. I know. Don't go there. It has a little bit of sandy beach. I don't know if it's natural or what the deal is, but that's the way it is. And there's water right there. Don't ask me what the tributary is. Don't know that either. It's just right there. And then you walk about 50 feet, from the water, and you're back in the woods. So, and it's not on a lake, per se. It's part of a creek or a tributary or whatever they call it. I'm geologically challenged here, people. Or what, topographically challenged? Is that the word? I don't know. You know what I mean. Yeah, but we go out and we go looking for interesting rocks, and we see, we go sometimes in the fall and see all the pretty colors, and we take pictures. We take our fall pictures that are going to go on Facebook, or I just take them to be taking them. I like photography. My father was a photographer. He worked for a camera shop when I was little, and when he worked there, this was when I was like 5 or 6, and he got to try out all different kinds of cameras. So, I mean, anything that I can't even, Leica or whomever, Kodak, or I don't know who was back then. I can't even think of the names right now. He got to try them out, and because he would have to try to sell them to the customers, of course. So he needed to know how they all worked, and he also knew how to develop film. Now, back then, it was really expensive to do that, but this camera shop that he worked for had their own place where they developed film for people. So that was back in the days where you took your little canister of film or whatever, and that somebody would develop for you, and then you came and picked it up. But, and so he got to try out a lot of things, and we went on vacations to Colorado. We lived in Illinois at the time. And we would go to Colorado and Wyoming, and Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, North and South Dakota. Yes, I've been to North or South Dakota, wherever you live, Mrs. Coffee, or Mrs. Crochet, and Stephanie Wolfpack. I've been to both those places and saw all that. We went one year. I was probably like the end of my 8th grade. I was going to be a freshman in high school the next year at school. Oh, we ran out of goo. And we went on a trip from Illinois, and we went across to, like, through Nebraska, and I'm assuming Kansas, and then up to North and South Dakota, Montana, came down through Wyoming, into Colorado, and then stayed at Estes Park in Colorado for a couple weeks or so. But it was like a mega vacation. Oh my God. Yeah. Can you imagine a road cruise now? No. I don't know how my parents did. I really don't. You know, we had air conditioning. Yeah, we had air conditioning. So it was about 1970. And my parents, now, my parents are very straight-laced Christian people. Not overly so, but, you know, they're Christian people. I'll just leave it at that. You can deal with that however you deal. But anyway, so we went, and we're now in Colorado, and we went to Aspen. And Aspen in 1970, you're talking of the age of, what is that? The thing. Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. My brain is not working. Woodstock. Hippies everywhere in Aspen. Everywhere. Now, mind you, we're all dressed. My sister and I are dressed like we just got out of church. Trust me. So we decide we're going to go to breakfast at this place. It was a really nice hotel. I don't even know if it's still there. And what? Oh, yeah. I almost forgot what one I was working on. Talking again. So anyway, we decide we're going to go to breakfast. And we thought it was really great. We got to eat outside because they had like a little balcony. Not balcony, but you know what I mean. Like the cafe was inside and then you could come outside and sit on the patio. That's the word I'm looking for. So that was really cool, and we're looking at all the sights, and yeah, it was just really great. And of course, I'm like in 8th grade, so what am I, like 15? Oh, hippies, this is so great. I'll never get to dress like this, but yeah. So we have this girl that comes to wait on us at the table, and she's wearing one of those peasant shirts, and she's got it like a peasant shirt, and it's off her shoulders. And she's giving everybody, she brought a tray with the glasses, and she's going to fill up all our water. And I'm sitting next to my father, and he's sitting across from my mother, and then my sister's sitting across from me. So this girl is filling the water, and as she gets to me, she kind of bend over to put the water in my glass there, and she had nothing on underneath that shirt. Nothing. My father got an eyeful. My mother was like raising her eyebrows. She was ready to go. Oh, yeah. It was just special. Yeah, it just reminded me when I saw National Lampoon's Vacation, I was the teenage boy, but I was the teenage girl, in this whole scenario. Going, oh my God, and I have to drag my parents around, yeah, it was great. Yeah, Aspen was so not us, but it was so beautiful there. We got to go to Maroon Bells and go see that, and we went to where was I going to say? When we were in, I don't know, Mrs. Coffee, because I can't remember, or Mrs. Crochet and Coffee. We did go to the Badlands, and we didn't go to Sturgis. Oh, that would not have been on the list, no. We got to see Custer Battlefield, and what else is there? North and South. But it was just interesting, I almost said architecture, of the, all the rocks and the pretty landscape is where I was going. We also went to Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, yes. We went to Mount Rushmore. And my sister, she was like, 6, no, I don't think she was that old. She was like 4 or 5 years old. And she had allergies. We knew this. And they had put her on some kind of allergy medicine before we left on vacation. And so we were like almost to Rapid City. I think that's South Dakota. And she was sick all over the car. So, because she was allergic to the allergy medicine that they had given her, which didn't work. And so, she spent more time in the motel. And my dad and I saw a lot of things without my mother. So, it was kind of an interesting vacation. We went to Yellowstone when we were coming down through Wyoming. That was interesting. And we went to see all the, what do you call it? Where they have the hot water, they were like hot mineral mud bathy thingies, there. So we all get out, get this. Now, we have a car, like a Catalina, Pontiac Catalina? Catalina Pontiac, and it's a 4-door, hardtop. And we get out, and you have to walk up these stairs to go to this place to see it. And yeah, so we're looking at all that, and my dad's taking 100 pictures as usual. And we get ready to go back to the car, and there is a bear in the parking lot. Yeah. So my mother's screaming, like quietly, that under my breath, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So we're hurrying up, trying to get in the car. And he finally gets the back door unlocked. I don't know why there was a lock there, but he got the back door unlocked. All three of them get in the car. And I'm like, hello, I'm still out here. So finally he unlocked the, because it had the push button, lock on the door because it was 60-something. And I get in. And as soon as I get in, the bear wanders over, and he is not, like, I'm on the inside of the glass, and we're like nose to nose glass. And he's got, and it must have been like a brown bear or black bear. He wasn't very tall because his claws fit on that rubber seal that was on the windows. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a bear. There's a bear. Oh yeah. It was a great time. And there were people feeding him. It took forever to get out of there. But the deal was, the nose print of the bear was on the window, and the claw marks were still on the rubber. And for that whole vacation, I told you we were gone 2 or 3 weeks. We wouldn't let him wash that car until we got home so we could show all our friends because we were just so excited. Yeah. Ecstatic. Yep. But, we've been on some really great vacations. But, yep, it looks like I'm running out of time, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up here. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe. And please don't forget to ring my bell so that you can tell when we're going to have another one. And thank you for joining us. And hope everybody has a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.